Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. One significant tool that Muslims can use is ChatGPT. I'm not saying we should always rely on ChatGPT because it does collect information from obviously software. Of course, it tries to rule out any bigotry or unbiasedness and so forth. But of course, we can accept it's not perfect. However, when you have Westerners and non-Muslims and Islamophobes continuously ridicule Muslims for using things like taqiyya, then this is when it can be a very effective rule. Because when a Westerner, for example, says, "Oh, Muslims, you are lying about Westerners killing so many people," then all you can do is type it in to ChatGPT. For instance, you could write, "Who killed more people, Christians or Muslims?" You can type it into ChatGPT, and then the response you get, you can pass it on to the Islamophobes, and then they can never say, "Oh, you Muslims are lying, you are doing taqiyya," because what they're going to now do is accuse ChatGPT of committing taqiyya as well. Is that what they're going to do? So all you need to do is just type into ChatGPT, "Who killed more, Christians or Muslims?" And you'll see it writes, have a listen. "If we look at history, both Christians and Muslims have been involved in conflicts that resulted in significant loss of life. The number of people killed in the name of religion, politics and conquest varies widely depending on the time period and region. Some of the most notable conflicts involving Christians include the Crusade in 1096 to 1291, European religious wars, 30 Years of War, 1618 to 1648, colonial conquests and forced conversions. World wars, though not strictly religious, involved predominantly Christian nations. Then you have notable conflicts involving Muslims include early Islamic conquest, 7th and 8th centuries, Ottoman wars in Europe and the Middle East, sectarian conflicts, Sunni Shia wars, and then modern extremist movements." Listen to what they say. Listen to this bit now. Listen to this. However, the greatest killers in history were not religious wars, but rather political ideologies such as World War I, II, colonial expansions, and genocides under regime like Stalin, USSR, or Mao's China. The question of who killed more is complex, as many conflicts were driven by power, politics, and economics rather than religion alone. I actually went a step further and I said, "Hello, ChatGPT. Who killed most people, Christians and Muslims or non-religious?" They write, "Historically, non-religious regimes have been responsible for the largest number of deaths." Listen to this. Historically, non-religious regimes have been responsible for the largest number of deaths, primarily due to political ideologies rather than religious motivations. While religious conflicts have caused significant loss of life, secular totalitarian regimes in the 20th century were responsible for unprecedented mass killings. They write, estimated deaths by category, religious and Christian and Islam, religious conflicts, Christianity and Islam. They speak about the Crusades, European religious wars, Islamic conquest, Ottoman wars, sectarian conflicts, colonial religious persecution. And then they say non-religious. Now this is a comparison. Non-religious conflicts, World War I, World War II, Mao Zedong's rule China, Joseph Stalin USSR, Pol Pot's rule in Cambodia, North Korea. Conclusion. Listen to what they say in their conclusion. While religious conflicts, particularly those involving Christianity and Islam, have led to millions of deaths over the centuries, the greatest, listen to this again, the greatest loss of life in human history has been caused by non-religious totalitarian regimes, particularly in the 20th century. The scale of deaths under leaders like Mao Zedong, Stalin, and Hitler far surpass those caused by religious wars. Done, dusted, over. All you atheists and all you Westerners and Islamophobes who want to go after Islam or want to go after religion, you now go stick your head in the sand. Yes, all those atheists, all those people who hate religion, saying, oh, religion is root cause of all evil, now shove your head up your backside. Because here, ChatGPT, who has no taqiyya involved, clearly saying, while religious conflicts, particularly Islam and Christianity, have led to millions of deaths, they said the greatest loss of life to human history has been caused by non-religious totalitarian regimes, particularly in the 20th century. Done and dusted.